Howdy Game Replays, welcome back. We're on Semwa again. Let's see how, yes, Xcom got his scoreboard updated. Freestyler is ahead 1-0 after quite a drop-down, drag-out fight. Seb, it was a really back and forth at the beginning. Where do you think it all went south for DevM?
I think when he stayed too long in tier 2 and just relied on blitz, and also he didn't get any kind of indirect fire unit like Nebelware for Stuka, and it really killed him, I think, in the center, especially on Semwa. It's one of the best maps for mortars and other indirect fire units.
I wonder now if he regrets not grabbing that 57 when he had the chance. I mean, it's a fully healthy 57. He had Grenadiers there. He had his half-track there. He could have just stolen it, backed it towards his base, and reinforced his Grenadiers. Instead, they're off, like, doing wire and stuff. And, like, right after that decision to try to kill it, which was a pain in his butt, it took forever, a Sherman comes rolling on, and in his first shot, just sticks it to the nose of the Wehrmacht sniper who got nudged by the Stu, and that was just a cataclysmic turn of events for DevM. So I'm sure that if he could play it again, he maybe would have stolen that AT gun, and we would have a different game on our hands. But as it stands, he's in the hole 1-0. And, after seeing the way that Freestyler came charging back against Cepha last week, I would be a little nervous to be down against Freestyler.
Yeah, I don't want to be down against anyone, actually. So, yeah, maybe even more against him, but it's really against anyone.
Alright, so we got to prevent Xcom from going crazy with more camera tricks. He's given us a nice blimp view, or perhaps it's like a camera on a helicopter, because they had those in 1944, showing us the 360, the Semwa 360 of all the nice tombstones. So let's get Xcom to unpause here. We're at 5 seconds. I am once again going to be following Freestyler. My cohort, my partner in crime tonight, Seb, will be following his clanmate DevM. And we're paused at 5 seconds. We're going to unpause this game too in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and already we see a different approach from Freestyler. No 4ES nonsense for him. He is going to build with his first engineers, and strangely enough, what the hell? Is he really going one Engie on Semwa, or
yeah,
are my eyes
exactly.
not working properly?
He's
what
not
is he
producing
doing?
any more engineer.
That
I've
doesn't
seen
make,
him
not
doing
make any
3
sense
engineers.
to me.
Yeah.
Please explain. I mean, you've got a plus 10 ammo and your plus 10 fuel right next to your base. How does he plan to cap all that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess he wants to rely on, the second rifleman will be out faster, and the 2 first riflemen could, go for the Volks and maybe force it to retreat, but it's kind of a risky situation, and the 3 engineer or 4 engineers started so much success on Semwa all this season of Sunday Night Fight and even on tournaments. I'm really not sure why he's not doing, the 3, he did that 3 engineer start so much, and it really worked well for him, so I'm not sure why he's changing.
I still think I'm following Freestyler's allies, but of course that's DevM who's going for the 1 engineer start.
Yeah, that's
I think I miscalled that. Yeah, Freestyler's pretty standard start with the Volks opening and the 2 Pyos capping on both sides of his base. And this will be interesting. I mean, how much damage can you really do with early rifles on Semwa? It seems like a difficult map for them to have a large influence.
The second rifleman is almost boiled though, so I'm not sure where's the Volks at this point.
Alright, let me do a quick time sync again. I'm hearing time sync complaints. I'm at 147, 48, 49, 50. Sync to me, Xcom. 52, 53, 54, 55. Hopefully we're right on the dot. Freestyler's happy to not be 0-3 in the hole as it was last week against Cepha.
Yes, camarade.
Yeah, that's already that bad, but he could be expecting much more than that, and he could be expecting a win, so I don't really understand that command. And actually, quite strangely, DevM is not ever using his riflemen together, so there is little to no point to, to have them in the first place and not have more engineer.
Here's their first engagement. They're going to quickly chase these Pyos off of the low fuel up in the north, and that should give them free avenue in to harass the medium fuel. That's probably where they'll go next. Meanwhile, Freestyler laying some wire down, preventing these NGs from crossing the bridge in the south, as they will now connect that very nice plus 16 ammo. The second Volks are out into the middle. It's been pretty quiet of a start.
Yeah, the riflemen are coming
want to
though,
fight
so
right now?
that one Volks against two squads. I'm not sure. Yeah, the engineers behind the wire should be cutting it now. And one rifleman and one engineer could definitely win against that Volks, and he's nicely capping the fuel at the same time. So DevM Freestyler has the choice between fighting in the center or defending the fuel.
Well, I know that MG is going to be tasked with sending those harassing rifles away. Meanwhile,
Oh, I'm
his
not
two Volks are
sure
together.
why. I think he could have uncapped the fuel before being pinned by the machine gun. But I guess he didn't want to take the risk, he wasn't maybe sure about it. And those two Volks will completely dominate the rifleman alone.
Oh, I like the way you say dominate with that French accent.
Yeah, I'm not even realizing it. But if you say so.
Say it again. Dominate.
Dominate.
Alright. Chill down, Ami. Chill down, Ami. This is a COH cast. You can keep the kink at home. Alright. Here we go.
And rifleman coming in for the strategic point, but BMG relocated from the fuel. That's nice goal by Freestyler. I mean, he could have stayed on the fuel by being scared of the rifleman to just come back to the fuel. And he actually went
Two
for the center
MGs
of the
and no
map
bike?
at the same time.
That's also a strange build, right? But, I mean,
Well,
there's
it's
no
okay.
way.
There's no
do
way.
you think he knows that it
Yeah.
was like a 1NG start? I mean, he wouldn't know, right? Or would he?
No, probably not.
But the
Mm,
two MGs is kind
no,
of
he
perfect,
doesn't
although
know.
I think it would be nice to have a bike with them.
Well, it depends really. I mean, the bike is useful to be aggressive with the machine gun. I mean, like reset up just in front of the opponent and prevent him to go behind you with the bike. But if you plan to use the machine gun, I mean, in safe position, you don't really need the bike.
He's got so much infantry around to spot for it too. I mean, he's got some flamers there,
Yeah,
and two
that's
squads
the
of bolts.
idea.
He's very
There's so
comfortable.
much cover and building on somewhat the bike. I mean, if you're not really good with the bike macro, it's maybe better to not get it altogether.
Yeah, it's easy to lose it, as we saw in the first game. And some mines
and
going
there's
down.
bars actually. He actually went for 4 riflemen, and he's getting a fifth rifleman. And he has
Fifth
bars.
rifleman, really? Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Rifle heavy play from Freestyler on Semwa. I wonder if he'll go nades next. Nades can be great on this map. I wonder if that's going to be his path.
I will really advise him to get Trias Center after that, because all of those riflemen, you want them at full rate to fight, especially since you have the bars you plan to go in heavy infantry fight. So yeah, I will get the Trias Center at some point, and don't do the mistake Freestyler did in the last game of having all of those lowest squad dying too easily.
Man, so much action now. Action in the north by the fuel, action in the ammo area in the center.
And action
Bars
in the
coming in.
bottom.
And action in the
And
south. We got
the
Flamer v
flamers in the
Flamer.
house. He might
And it looks
down,
like
yeah, he will
Freestyler's
down.
going to lose his Flamers indeed. The American Flamers are triumphant, and Freestyler is down a very nice,
But-
expensive squad.
That's really a bad house to be in, because there's only one door to escape, and that one, and the retreat path is also pretty bad. I mean, you have to go through the river, road cover and all that, so that's kind of bad position to have put the flamer in the first place. However, Freestyler has no fuel, and that means the bars might be able to do quite a bit of damage for quite some time. If he's not able to take to tier 3 to get Pumas, for example, the bars will have, I mean, really free range on the field. I'm not sure how much fuel do you have.
Freestyler right now has got plenty of fuel. He's got 60. Sorry, DevM. Freestyler, I'm getting so confused here.
Yeah,
I'm worried about
very
our
much
audio
stuck.
popping. I'm thinking maybe we should pause so Xcom can do a little like mic on and off, sound on and off. Let's do it now. There's a brief lull in the action. Let's pause at 7 minutes and 20 seconds, okay? Xcom, 18, 19, pause at 20 right there. So we're going to pause for a second. You with me, Xcom? Can you do the little toggle trick on your mic and on your audio sound? Just click a bunch of times and we'll see if that helps at all. All right, well, he's done it. I don't know if it will help or not, but all right, let's ready to unpause. We're at 7:20. You with me, Seb?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. 21, 22, 23, 24, and I didn't notice
And
these
there's
flanking rifles coming around the back
Yeah.
of the MGs. Whoa, they
this
walked right
mine,
into a
huge
mine,
mine.
though. And
the
somehow...
sniper is not close.
Oh, everybody's
Yeah, sniper's down. Rifleman's down.
Whoa! The rifles must have killed the sniper right at the last second there, or was it that squad that was on the other side?
I think it was the other squad.
Supply lines are broken. We have 10.
And I'm really wondering if it was worth it for DevM losing the rifleman. I mean, in terms of manpower, definitely it's better to kill a sniper and lose a rifleman, but you're losing the veterancy and all that stuff. So
Man,
I'm not
that
sure
mine was just so
who
nice,
won
but
that fight.
I always say that players have to be really wary of their own mines. Like, the sniper, it wants to work around the cover of a mine so that it can retreat past the mine and bait rifles and lead them in, but it doesn't want to work so close that when that mine goes off, it takes a ton of damage, and that's what we just saw.
Yeah, exactly. And he got the triage center, so the next fight should be better for him with squads at full health. And he's getting also supply yard upgrade, not upgrade, just the building.
All's quiet, I can hear the wind blowing. It's too bad we can't select how we want to, the environment conditions when we want to watch a replay, 'cause it'd be fun to watch it in the rain once. I love Semwa in the rain. I love how all the audio from the infantry where they all whisper, "Rifles, ready." Yeah, it's just great.
Yeah, that's true, but they had to remove the rain for performance issue on the match. And those Vols are in red cover. I'm not sure why he popped the medic kit in the middle of the red cover, since it's slowing down the speed. He might have, I mean, done better if he waited to be in cover before popping it.
So Freestyler's Volks were the first build from his Kriegs barracks, and now he's got a half-track coming out, so very similar build as DevM's, but DevM's Americans are vastly different from the way Freestyler played it.
Yeah, he might lose another squad though, because the Volks are being upgraded to MP40 in the middle of the fight, so perfect timing for the upgrade. But the rifleman will get out.
That one rifle does escape barely with his hide. And the Grenadiers, the battle-hardened veterans, the real soldiers of the Reich are here now in the center of Semwa to show all those scrub Volks Grenadiers how it's done.
DevM just unlocked artillery. And he has the munitions for one shot.
I don't think Freestyler's chosen a doctrine yet.
Yes, comrade.
I love the sound of the half-track as well.
Yeah,
Also
DevM is going
reminds
for
me
the
of
mate.
Great movies. So vanilla Grenadiers against barred rifles, green on green cover. That fight could have lasted quite a long time, but the rifles nicely light foot away when they see the MG setting up in the graveyard. Let's see if he's going to reinforce that MG. The half-track is going away. Oh, he did get the third guy out somehow.
Yeah, he's so far from.
Where is that
on the
third guy? I
road
don't even
cover.
see him. Where is he?
road.
Look, he's in the road. He's in the road. He's stuck. He's separated from his squad. How crazy that he didn't want to run in there and be with his buddies. I wonder how long he'll stay out there in that red road.
And DevM is going for the fuel, but there's wars there, and he just spotted the right on time because he just gave the order, and it was going to be going in front of the bunker otherwise.
DevM's coming in, his M8's
there.
here, he doesn't have skirts yet, but he's just charging in, he's got rifles at the top, at the bottom. He's trying to pull off one of these crazy DevM rifle attacks that we saw against Siberian Platoon when he won his championship belt. But what's missing here is the flamers. They are sort of an essential ingredient, and man, his rifles are getting tore up!
Yeah, charging in front of MP40 bolts in close range is really not a good idea. And he's not, since he upgraded the M8, he doesn't have munitions for the artillery anymore. In 10 munitions he will be able to use it, so I guess he will target the machine gun.
DevM must sense that this is not going to go his way. The M8 is sort of already kind of backtracking away. Look at all of this Wehrmacht infantry
He could
assisted by
finish
the
that
half-track.
close World Squad with the MP40 if he's focused
The
firing.
pack creeps on and takes its first shot. M8 really down to a sliver of health. Nicely saved by DevM. I think he will escape.
He just got grenades by the way, but he unlocked the grenades just after the fight, so he could not use them.
Xcom's got to zoom in and show us these MGs in the center. There's a 2-man squad in the graveyard, and then there's a 3-man squad by the graveyard wall, and then there's the 3rd man of the 2-man squad up to the north. So it's like an MG sandwich in the center there.
Engineers burning pioneers on the top of the map, but they just retreated. Oh no, he got it! Criticals on the retreat, that's really unfortunate.
Wow, and where is DevM going with this M8? He's traveling up to meet the engineers who are in the north of the map, but man, that
Yeah,
M8
since he
is
went
just...
only...
You could spit on it and kill it. If any Volks or Grens find it, it's going to be dead. And now look, what is he doing?
Yeah,
He's sitting
the
right next to the
munition
field
yeah,
of view.
that's really bad.
Now Freestyler knows exactly where he is, and well, he's not sending anybody to deal with it yet.
I guess
What's in
maybe
the
he has a Volks on the half track. Yeah, maybe.
Yes,
I'm
there
not
are
sure.
2 squads of Volks in the half track. There are indeed 2 squads of Volks. And DevM, what are you doing, man? Although he led that.
The
Oh my
M8
God, it was a
mine
trap.
did it.
Fantastic!
Yeah, nice
It was a
try.
trap.
He
And
might
now the
lose it,
flamers,
M8
and
though.
this is gonna be a
Super
close
close.
fight. There go the 2 Fausts.
Oh,
the M8
critical.
survives unbelievably. Now, really, the M8's just
And he's
gotta
flanking
run
at the
for
same time in the middle
cover.
of the map. There's rifleman behind the machine gun near the edge,
Oh
and
my
he
God,
killed the
so much
machine gun.
action. We cannot cover it all.
He could steal a
I
machine
really
gun
want to know
right
what
now.
goes on
However,
in the
he's
north.
losing
They got
rifleman.
to stripe the vet. Oh, but the 3rd Faust from those 2 Volksgrenadiers spell its fate. So that is
He's
a
losing
mission
rifleman
complete.
on the red cover of the road, but he stole the machine gun on the other side of the edge, so I guess it's worth it fight, but I'm not sure why he's in
Oh,
the road
great
instead.
nade goes in. Double vet rifles now. He's going to try to annihilate that other MG. He will have... Oh, he's killed 2 MGs
Yeah, he
in the
got
center.
2 machine
I
guns.
thought that DevM was like only micro in the north, but of course he is multitasking and he's doing a fantastic job.
Yeah,
now he's
actually
turned the
that-
Wehrmacht MG against Freestyler and he's chasing Grenadiers out of the center. Look, they've got a
That job
retreat bug. They're
with
crawling.
teammates. That was really awesome. Actually, it forced the Wehrmacht to go there with the half track and the Volks, and it so badly reduced his firepower in the middle, and DevM completely
Well, here the
capitalized
Volks
on
come
that.
for revenge. They're coming
Yeah,
in
but
for
they're too
revenge,
late.
and
The
look,
2 machine guns have
they've
been
got the 2
stolen.
MGs. Let's see the 2 stolen MGs. Man, what's up with DevM and stealing 2 MGs? That's exactly what he did against Siberian Platoon.
Yeah, that was the best M8 move I've probably ever seen. I mean, that really was awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what happens if you give DevM 2 MGs. You lose.
Yeah, that looks like the idea. However, escaping on the red cover with the rifleman, yes, nicely retreating. 2 Volks, 1 Volks and 1 Grenadier shooting at them. He might lose the machine gun on the church though, because the machine gun's not firing. Yeah, he's escaping.
Gets it out in the nick of time.
Half track is still not down though, but
Second M8.
yeah, he should go for the half track, but I'm not sure if he's aware of that. Oh, and engineer actually repaired the engine, so it could escape with the half track now.
You were right, man. That was just a brilliant trap. I didn't understand what he was doing, but you know, when he put the M8 right on top of that plus 10 ammo, you had to think that something might be fishy, right? I mean, this is a pro player. He doesn't just accidentally sit on top of the field of view of an ammo point. You know, that was just bait, line, and sinker, and Freestyler bought it, and he paid dearly and got sort of just fought out of the center while that was all going on. What a fantastic little bit there of that game. I would love to watch it again because there was just way too much going on 2 sides of the field to catch it all at once.
Yeah, DevM should be careful now. He's using only 2 riflemen and fighting. Actually, he's winning this fight, and he might finish a Grenadier, but it would be better for him to just wait for the all of his squad. Yeah, he finished the Grenadier with the Panzerschreck.
Oh, he gets
That's
him on
awesome.
retreat! On retreat as well! That, I think, was it 2
Oh, he
Grenadier
grabbed the
squads that
Panzer
fell,
Shrike,
but
he
at
will
least
be able
1
to finish
Grenadier
that
squad
strike.
fell.
We have riflemen
Now the
that can
half
see
track's
with the
down.
Panzerschreck. That's
Freestyler, this 1 Volk squad has 18 kills now, but they are not going to win the war. Holy smokes.
Deployment location.
Freestyler's gone blitz. I don't know what he wants to get. He could call a stew. He doesn't got the manpower for it.
Yeah, and with the rifleman with the Panzerschreck, I'm not sure the Stu will be able to do anything.
Oh, those riflemen! Look at him laying that Shrek into that house.
He should be careful though, low health on the red cover. He doesn't want to lose that squad.
They're such an awesome squad. Double vet with a Shrek. Might as well just retreat him, get him triaged up. But I think Devon's feeling that this game is within his grasp, and he's just going to pour the pressure on.
Yeah,
right
he can either stall the pack, he will maybe finish those Volks on the retreat. No, he's not. I'm not sure why he's not focus firing on the Volks. He could have finished at least one squad. And there's some Mordar firing at the rifleman. He should be careful with that capping.
The enemy advances.
Woo! Great mortar shot.
Down.
Look at that.
Yeah.
He saves the pack and sends.
Oh, he should be really careful with the Panzerschreck squad, and the mortar might finish it in one lucky shell, so he should get out.
Yeah, what's he
there.
doing capping with that? Oh, okay, he's whited it. Off they go. Well played. Alright, well, Freestyler does bring a stew on.
And there's still one M8. He just upgraded supply out level 1. So, and he has the manpower from AT gun if he needs. And he unlocked Rangers. And he has almost no manpower for the Rangers, but he's building the AT gun.
That's the right call. I wonder, did he see the stew? It was just coming onto the field. He might have heard it.
Yeah, he should be careful with those two, since there's infantry doctrine, there could be mines led by riflemen and stuff like that. There's actually not, but he could not know, so he should be careful.
That stew doesn't like tombstones.
It seems like
I
he
guess
doesn't
when
like
you
the church either. He's actually attacking the church.
Yeah. For no reason, right? There's nothing in it anymore. What's he doing? He's just trying to be nice to me. He knows that I hate that church, so.
He's preventing the machine gun to go inside and cover the victory point.
I thought he was just trying to take
mortar
the
is
church down
killing
because he hates churches.
the engineer, but he safely retreated. And I'm surprised DevM still has only one engineer. Usually when you do the one engineer start, you get a second one at some point in the game, like to repair the M8 and stuff like that. And for some reason he did not, and well, it actually worked well for him, but I'm surprised.
These rifles just walked by a Pio squad.
And the AT gun is on the field.
DevM's rifles are going to be unstoppable. They're so strong now. They're so far ahead of any kind of Wehrmacht veterancy.
Yeah, that's two will probably get sticky.
Look at that,
by
sticky
the long
in.
range veterancy.
Two double vet
and
squad,
the
one single
Panzerschreck
vet
squad
squad.
will be able to fight the
Oh, two more
unit.
stickies and Shrek
Oh,
shots in
that's
the
one,
butt.
even one
It gets
too much.
hung up on its own pack, and that is gonna do it.
It's
GG! We're tied at 1, baby. That's how I like to start me some SNF. Tied at 1 on Semwa. Seb, what was the downfall of Freestyler? Where did he go wrong?
Well, chasing that M8 on the top of the map definitely put him behind because he could not defend the center of the map. I think that's just basically only that.
I love that. What a great trap. Even I bought it. I was like, what's he doing putting his M8 right there? It's got no health. He's going to lose it. I just fell for it. Everybody fell for it. DevM, you tricky little trickster, you. Oh, man. And Freestyler, he just bought it. He piled up 6 Volksgrenadiers into that half track and just went and ran right into that mine. Took tons of damage up there. It cost him 3 Fausts to even finally kill the M8. And meanwhile, DevM, the true threat, he rolls over the center, stealing MGs, getting rifle vet. Just a fantastic play. So that ties us up at 1. I hope you guys are glued to your seats. I know I am. I'm looking forward to the exciting conclusion. This will continue on Angleville as we go into Game 3. All tied up. All right, Xcom, take us to that video and take us to the break. We'll be back at you soon. Don't go anywhere.